Since potted plants on front porches across eastern Idaho are starting to wither a bit, it's time to spruce up your porch for fall.
So joining us today is Jamie Mitchell from Jamie Mitchell Design with some ideas that can easily transform from a fall motif into Halloween. Thanks so much for coming in, Jamie.
Oh, you're welcome.
You
Glad to be
know,
here.
we're always wanting to make our houses feel festive for whatever season, and fall is such a fun time. You have a great display here. Tell us how you were able to put this together, because sometimes it's hard to make individual items come together into one.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, it's just kind of gathering things that you have around your home, like using pots that you have been using all year long and taking out, you know, what's gonna die, and putting in something more fall, like, you know, this mum, and kind of planting that. Going to your local pumpkin patch is one thing that I've done here, and gone and found a couple pumpkins to bring color.
And I love how the pumpkins, they're different colors, they're different shapes. That's nice.
Yep, and they come in a variety of shapes. One thing I did, and you'll see in the pictures, is I just went out in my backyard and cut down a whole bunch of willows and stuck them in my pot and made them
let's take a look at the pictures of some examples of some different porches that you've done. This one is it's very similar to what a lot of people do on a grander scale, though, using the corn stalks.
Yeah. This one's a great, and then to this picture, what I've done is just taken one of my old chairs that sits out in for my kids, and I've stacked pumpkins on top to get the height and dimension kind of going on. So it's kind of nice to bring a little balance, little asymmetrical going on.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I did. And then if you flip on the other side, you see I've just used some of my pots and gone out and cut some branches down, put some lights on it, so at night it really shines up and it's kind of fun.
And the lights, how did you integrate those lights into it?
You know what, and the branches, I just kind of clipped them on. I just got it, you know, from your local store, and get some lights, just like Christmas lights.
And I love how you did this. So you had it fall, and now then you've added just a few elements of Halloween. So it's not like Halloween-rific, but it's like, still feels like Halloween.
Exactly. You know, it's just kind of like, as you get closer to Halloween, you want to throw in maybe like a skeleton, or there's a big spider going up the rock there. And so you could leave most of this out up to Thanksgiving, which is really nice. But then add your elements of a spider or a witch or a skeleton for the holiday.
That's such a great idea, because you don't want to have to do all of that decorating for Halloween and then take it all down and put up some fall for Thanksgiving.
Exactly. And you can have this. You know, one thing I did is went in through a whole bunch of leaves just all over my porch to kind of make it look more fall. Just gathered them up from outside. It's really using the elements out, because right now it's fall, so it's great to use those elements.
Very good. Yeah. I think it's great, and I love all the textures. I would never think of using the logs.
I know, wasn't that great? Because it does add texture, and they're kind of fall looking. It's starting to say we're going to get warm. You know, it's going to get cold, so we need to start our fireplaces. So you know what I mean?
Don't start on the front porch.
Yeah, just don't start on the front porch.
Yeah, I do have
for the most part. You know what I mean? They're good displayed. I mean, they have pretty texture. I mean, it's just fun to see. You know, the outdoors on the front porch more or less than trying to bring a whole bunch of fake stuff out onto your porch. Does that make sense? Use the elements of outside to do that with your front porch.
Okay, and I like how there's the layering too. So you have your pot, but then you put it inside this really textural basket.
Exactly, just kind of something that your elements, you know, like I said, use your elements that kind of look weathered. Like this kind of looks like a weathered outdoor fall-y kind of basket.
Very nice, and lots of different heights as well.
That's totally important. Whenever you're doing design, you never want to just have a flat plane. You want things to pop up, raise, because you're going to catch your eye here or there if they're higher and lower, and not just all one surface.
Okay. No one surface, no all the same color. Although sometimes monochromatic can be cool too.
Yes, but not in the fall, because fall is totally multicolored. It's,
That's
you know,
a good point.
it's not in the fall. You got to use a lot of color.
Okay. Jamie, thanks so much for coming in and sharing this great insight with us.
You're very welcome.
Coming up next, we'll learn how to clean your makeup brushes without damaging them.